Well, hello, dear viewers of JC's Online English School. Welcome back. Welcome back, dear viewers. We're back. We're back once again. One more Friday with another online class. This is already number 6. Okay, online class number 6. Okay, and our level for today, being Friday, is none other than level C1 Advanced. Okay, so yes, another class, another exciting class. I hope you like what I have prepared for you today. Okay, this is another online class live. Don't forget, I'm broadcasting live from the capital of the country, capital of Spain, Madrid. I'm broadcasting live, level C1 Advanced. Okay, it's 4:15 in the afternoon over here on this sunny day. Sunny day, it's not raining, the temperature is great. And here I am back again. So welcome back. Today's topic is going to be none other than modal verbs. Yes, today's topic is modal verbs. I told you last week that I was going to do another lesson for this one. And here it is. Hello, Pablo. How are you? Good afternoon. Well, good morning for you. And good afternoon for me. Okay. Thank you, Pablo, for joining us. Thank you so much, Pablito, my dear friend from Brazil, from Brasilia, the capital of the country. Thank you so very much for being with us today. It's a pleasure to have you. Okay, so yes, once again, welcome back. Online class number 6, level C1 Advanced. Today's topic is modal verbs. Okay, so welcome to JC's Online English School. Okay, if there are more viewers and you want to say hello, you're welcome to do so using our chat. Okay, our live chat. So anytime. Well, thank you, Pablo. You like the expression, all right? Anytime. Yeah, it's my favorite too. Well, let's begin with today's date as usual. Okay, as you can tell, it's October the 9th. British say today is Friday, the 9th of October, 2020. And Americans say today is Friday, October 9th, 2020. Okay, so once again, British, today is Friday, the 9th of October, 2020. And Americans say today is Friday, October 9th, 2020. Okay, yeah, time flies by. Christmas is around the corner. Okay. Hello, Julie. How are you? Oh, really? It's raining over there. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we all need the rain. So it's not raining here. It's very, very sunny right now. It's very, very sunny. The temperature is great. I think it's about 19 degrees. So great. Okay. Very good. So remember the 6 English levels. There are 6: A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, and C2. And once again, since today is Friday, we have level C1, which is advanced. Okay, remember on Mondays we have level A1, on Tuesdays we have level A2, on Wednesdays we have B1, Thursdays B2, and finally on Fridays we have level C1. So if you have any friends who want to join us, please let them know that every day of the week we have a different level. All right, so don't forget. All right, so let's move on. Let's see what we have for today. Okay, we have our dear friends Phrasal. Hello! Hello, Diana. Beautiful smile. Diana is with us today. Thank you, Diana, for joining us. Beautiful smile. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Julie, don't get jealous. Pablo, don't get jealous. Okay, don't be jealous. Just kidding. Just kidding. So anyway, let's talk about vocabulary. Phrasal verbs. Remember, phrasal verbs are kind of hard because we cannot translate them literally into our own languages. So we just need to know them by heart. Some of them are easier than others, but still they're hard. All right. So on the left column, we have a phrasal verb. And on the right column, Pablo is smiling and laughing. And on the right column, we have the meaning. Okay, so let's go one by one. These here in this list are extremely, and frequently very, very used. Okay, so very used or extremely used. So you better learn them. Okay, you better learn them. So the first one is carry on. Very easy. Carry on means continue. Okay, carry on, continue. Pass out. Yeah, she passed out when she saw me. Okay, to pass out means to fade. Oh, she passed out. Next one, to pass away. Unfortunately, when you say somebody has passed away, meaning that somebody has died, unfortunately, all right? So to pass away. To look for, very frequently used. To look for means to search, okay? I'm looking for my keys. I don't know where I put my keys. I'm searching or I'm looking for my keys, okay? To look after means to take care of something or to take care of someone. For example, I have a dog and I look after my dog, okay? All the time. I look after my dog or I take care of my dog. Okay. Hold on means to wait for a short time. Can you hold on for a minute? Can you hold on for a minute? I'm busy right now. I'll be with you in a second. Hold on, please. Hold on. Okay. To run out. To run out means to have none left. For example, sometimes we run out of money, or sometimes we run out of ideas, or we run out of battery on our mobile phone or cellular phone. Okay, so yeah, to run out of. They need the preposition of as well. Okay, to wake up. To wake up is to stop sleeping in the morning. Okay, so some people wake up early, some people wake up late. But to wake up means to open your eyes and okay, it's a new day. Today we have English with JC. Okay, so so to go back. To go back means to return to a place. I would love to go back to New York. I've been there 3 times, but I would love to go back. Now it's not the best time, obviously, but yeah, I would love to go back to New York. Okay, very good. So next one. To give up. Ooh, to give up means to stop trying or to stop doing something. Okay. For example, many people need to give up smoking. Smoking is not good. So to give up means to stop trying or to stop doing something, to stop doing a bad habit, such as smoking. No offense to those of you who smoke, but it's not a good habit and you know it. Okay, to take off. To take off has a double meaning, okay? In this case, it says here to take off means to start to fly. So, for instance, the plane took off at 5 o'clock, okay? To take off is to leave the ground. And also to take off is to remove some clothes as well. When you're hot, especially in the summer, I'm going to take off my jacket, for instance, okay? So to take off has a double meaning, okay? All right, and the last one is to run away. To run away means to escape. She ran away and I never saw her again. To run away, yes. So let me read them again, only the phrasal verbs. Remember, they are frequently, very, very frequently used, the ones on this list. Carry on, pass out, pass away, look for, look after, hold on, run out of, wake up, go back, give up, take off, and run away. So don't run away, stay with me, okay? Don't run away yet, don't run away. Okay, more vocabulary. We have collocations with the verb get. Remember, the meaning of collocation is when we combine 2 or 3 words together and we create a small sentence or a small expression, okay? Very short sentence or short expression. For example, to get dressed. Everybody gets dressed in the morning, okay? To get dressed is to put on your clothes. To get upset, please do not get upset with my jokes, okay? They're just jokes. To get divorced. Yeah, many people get divorced nowadays, unfortunately. That's why I never got married, so I don't have to get divorced. Okay, get changed. Okay, to get changed when you change from one piece of clothes to another one. To get changed, for instance. Get ready for my classes. Hey, get ready for my classes. Okay. To get the impression. I got the impression that you're a very good person. Yes, I got the impression. Okay. To get into trouble. Yeah, if you steal, you are always dishonest, and you lie all the time, you will get into trouble sooner than later. Okay. To get wet. Yes, if you are walking under the rain and you don't have an umbrella, you're going to get wet. Okay. To get good. If you study with Jason, you will get good. To get worried. Some people get worried so much and sometimes there is nothing we can do, so we shouldn't get worried. Okay. To get a chance. Come on, give me a chance. I need to get another chance. We all need a second chance. Okay. So to get another chance or to get a chance. To get lost. If you're driving without a GPS, you will probably get lost. Okay. To get permission. Yes, to get permission. Sometimes we need to get permission to do something that we don't know if we should do or not, or we can do it or not. To get stuck. To get stuck. Yes, sometimes you're stuck in something. For example, you're driving a very, very small road between 2 buildings and your car gets stuck. Oh. So to get a degree. Yeah, if you study at the university, you get a degree, or you should. To get fired. Ooh. If you're not doing a good job at work, you will get fired for sure. Okay. To get cool. If sometimes it is something is very, very hot, let it get cool. Okay. To get pregnant. Ooh. If you're gonna have a baby, well, normally you get pregnant if you're gonna have a baby. Okay. To get to sleep. Yeah, children should get to sleep sooner, especially if they're very young. To get to sleep. Okay, to get home, to get married, maybe you get a divorce later or not. To get nowhere, to get hungry. Sometimes when you haven't eaten for a long time, you get hungry. To get one's haircut. Okay, if your hair is very long, not my case. to get one's haircut. Okay, to get together. You haven't seen a friend and you say, hey, come on, let's get together. I want to talk to you. I want to see you. Okay, to get a ride, to get a call, to get a joke. I tell a lot of jokes, okay, as you know. To get a ticket, to go somewhere else, to get a letter, to get a cold if you don't take care of yourself and it's very, very cold outside, to get a cold, to get a shock. Wow, my God, these classes are great. So to get a shock. Okay, to get a dark, to get a clue, to get a tan. In the summer, to get a tan. I don't like that. It's not good for the skin. Okay, to get a job. If you haven't got one, I need to get a job. I need to get another job to get a job. To get out of breath. Yes, when you have been running for a long time, you get out of breath. I can't breathe anymore. To get drunk. I don't like that one. I don't like getting drunk. I've never been drunk in my life. Never. I had a girlfriend who used to laugh at me when I told her. I said, well, I'm very proud. I've never been drunk in my life. I'm 53 years old, and I've never been drunk in my life. I'm not planning on getting drunk in the future. So, to get started, come on, let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get the show going. So, a lot of things and a lot of collocations with get, as you can tell. But let's move on. Okay. Vocabulary idioms. Okay, idioms are idiomatic expressions. And these are as hard as phrasal verbs, or even harder. Because once again, you normally cannot translate them literally. So these are expressions that we need to know, and that's it. We need to know by heart. For example, the first one is someone's fingerprints are all over. This one is not too hard. Someone's fingerprints are all over, meaning someone's influence is evident. Okay, someone is giving his or her advice, and everybody knows it. So, okay, the next one. This one is easier. In the hands of somebody. In the hands of somebody means being taken care of or controlled by somebody. So you're in his or in her hands. Okay, it could be good or bad. It depends. Next one. Have a finger in every pie. I like this one. Have a finger in every pie means to be involved in many activities and to have influence over a lot of people. Not my case. Not my case. Well, although maybe it is. So have a finger in every pie means, once again, to be involved in many activities and to have influence over a lot of people. And last but not least, we have your fingers on the pulse. The pulse is right here. So, but that's not the meaning. So have your fingers on the pulse mean to be or to stay familiar with the most recent changes or improvements about something. Okay, so to have your fingers on the pulse means to be or to stay familiar with the most recent changes or improvements. So once again, someone's fingerprints are all over. In the hands of somebody, good luck. Have a finger in every pie. And the last one is have your fingers on the pulse. Okay, so that is in terms of today's idioms. Idioms, I repeat, are idiomatic expressions. Idiomatic expressions. Okay, very good. Now, our topic for today, modal verbs. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, the modal verbs can include can, must, may, might, will, would, and should. Okay, all right. There is another one which is ought to, which is very similar to should, but it's not here because it's not as frequently used. So once again, we have can, must, may, might, will, would, and should. Okay, and they are used with other verbs to express ability, obligation, possibility, and so on. So they're very frequently used, and I call them the rebels because they don't follow the rules. Okay, so below is a list showing the most useful modal verbs, the most useful, not all of them, but the most useful and their most common meanings. They have many meanings, but here are the most common meanings on this short video. So we have three columns. We have the modal verb, the meaning, and an example. Okay, so here we go. The first one is, of course, can. Okay, can be used to express ability. For instance, it's not my case. I can speak a little Russian. Not my case, but I can speak a little Portuguese, maybe, not Russian. So, to express ability. Another use of can is to express permission in a very colloquial or informal way, okay? You are at your sister's house, or you are with some friends, and you say, hey, can I open the window? Because you know the answer is going to be yes, okay? So it's kind of colloquial, informal, okay? So once again, can is used to express ability or to express permission in a very colloquial or informal way, okay? Because you know the answer is going to be yes. Now, we have may. May is used to express possibility. For instance, I may be home late. It's a possibility, maybe because of the traffic, or I don't know, because I'm going to be talking to somebody after the meeting or whatever. So it is used to express possibility. I may be home late. Okay, muito bem. Thank you, Pablo, for your comment. Now, may is also used to express permission or to request permission, but more formal than when we use can, okay? So you are in a place that you don't know very well, you don't know the people there, and you say, excuse me, may I sit down, please? Because you don't know if the answer is going to be yes or not. Most likely will be yes, but you don't know. So it's more formal, more polite. It's a more polite way to request permission than can, okay? So may I sit down, please? Okay. Now we have our dear friend must, okay? You pronounce it with an A, must. Must is used to express obligation. In other words, for instance, I must go now because you have another meeting. Hey, I'm sorry, but I must go now. Goodbye. So it's an obligation. You have something else to do and you gotta go. And also, must is used to express strong belief. Strong belief. You're almost sure about something, maybe not 100%, but it means to have or to express strong belief. For instance, yeah, she looks old. Yeah, she must be over 90 years old because she looks really, really old. She's a strong belief. I mean, you're not 100% sure, but it's a strong belief. You must, or she must be 90 years old. Or suppose I'm in the classroom, I'm writing something on the board, and a student comes in and he says, oh, hello, you must be the teacher. Okay, it's a strong belief. You must be the teacher. So it's not always obligation, but sometimes must is used to express strong belief. Okay, very good. Now we have should. Should is very easy because most of the times is used to give advice. For example, you should stop smoking, you should study more, you should be in my classes Monday through Friday, etc., etc., etc. So it's to give advice, but that's not the only case, although it is the most frequently used. Now we have would. Would is used to request or to offer something. For instance, you are at a friend's house and they say to you, hey, would you like a cup of tea? Would you like a cup of tea? So it's used in this case to offer a cup of tea. I drink tea, but I don't drink coffee. But used is also used in if sentences. We saw it yesterday with the B2 level class when we started conditionals. So maybe you're going to take a look at that one because it was a very interesting class. Okay. So, for example, if I were you, I would say sorry. So if is a conditional sentence. If I were you, I would say sorry. So we have studied can, may, must, and should together with would. Okay. So modal verbs are unlike other verbs. I told you, I call them the rebels because once again, they do not follow the rules. For instance, they do not change their form, spelling, never, and they have no infinitive or past or participle, past perfect. They don't have that. For example, you cannot say, I can to do, I must to do. They don't have it. They don't have it. So modals can, must, and can, on the other hand, need substitute verbs to express obligation or ability in the different tenses. So they need help. They need substitute verbs. Let me show you some examples. Remember, with must and can. All right. For example, in the past simple, you say, sorry, I am late. I had to finish my math test. Okay. So there is a substitute or something that you had to do. Instead, because must cannot be written in the past. So the only way we can say it is I had to finish my math test. Okay. Another example in the present perfect. She's had to return to Korea at short notice. For instance, she'd had to. Okay. Again, there is no past for must, and that is the only way we can say it using the present perfect. Okay. In the future, for example, you cannot say you will must. You cannot say that. So they use you'll have to. So it is using the have to. So you'll have to work hard if you want to pass the exams. Otherwise, forget it. Okay, another tense is in the infinitive. I don't want to have to go. You cannot say I don't want to must to go. You can say that. That is incorrect. So the only way we can say it is I don't want to have to go, but I gotta go. I gotta go. So another one in the past simple. In this case, we are going to use, instead of can, in the past simple, we use could. Here is in the past, or in the negative, I couldn't, or I wasn't able to walk until I was 3 years old. Okay, so can in the past is could, or was able to. In this case, it's negative. I couldn't or I wasn't able to walk until I was 3 years old. So with must, you use have, will, or had to. And with can, you use could or was able to. Okay, another example with the present perfect. I haven't been able to solve this problem. Okay, the only way you can say it is in the present perfect with being able to. You cannot say I haven't can to solve. You can say that. That is incorrect. So again, I haven't been able to solve this problem. Can you help me? In can you help me? No problem. You can use can. But in the previous sentence, you cannot or you shouldn't because it would be totally incorrect. There are more cases. In the future, future with can, the only way you could say it is I'm not sure if I will be able to come to your party. You cannot say, I'm not sure if I will can come to you. No, will can, forget it. It's forbidden. So you use will be able to. Okay, remember. And another one, another case, I would love to be able to play the piano like Pablito. Pablito, you play the piano, right? If I'm not mistaken, you told me you play the piano quite well. Okay, I understand it's very difficult, by the way. So Pablito is very, very talented. Pablito is very talented because he plays the piano. All right, so infinitive, once again, I would love to be able to play the piano. You don't say, I would love to can be able to play. No, you don't say that. So instead of saying to can to, which is incorrect, you say to be able to. All right. So again, modals are auxiliary verbs. Okay, they do not need an auxiliary verb in negative or negatives or question. Hey, I like that. You love playing the piano, Paulita. I remember, eh? I remember you told me you play the piano. Yes. Okay, so again, modals are auxiliary verbs and they don't need the typical do, does, or did. You don't need that. In the questions and in the negatives, they don't need it. For example, let me show you some examples. You say, for instance, hey, must I come? Must I come? You cannot say, do I must come? Because modals do not need auxiliaries. So must I come is enough. You don't say, do I must come? That is incorrect. Another one. He shouldn't smoke. He shouldn't smoke. You don't say he doesn't should smoke. You don't need it because again, modals are auxiliary verbs among other things. So you don't need an auxiliary with it. Again, must I come? That's it. Or he shouldn't smoke. Do not use auxiliaries do, does, or did with them. They don't need it. Okay. Okay, very good. Are you ready for today's quiz? Here is question number 1. You have a 33.3% probability, so it's not very hard. Let's do a short quiz, 10 questions I believe we have. So number one, I didn't feel very well yesterday. I eat anything. Okay, I didn't feel very well yesterday. I eat anything. So ladies and gentlemen, write a number 1 and the correct answer. Don't forget the number, please, because there are 10 questions. So number 1, anybody? Does anybody know the solution? Is it cannot, couldn't, or mustn't? Which one is the correct answer for number 1? Okay, I didn't feel very well yesterday. I eat anything. Okay, Pablito, you forgot the letter. I mean, you forgot the number. I'm sorry. You forgot the number for the first question. Okay. But the answer is correct. Thank you, Pablo. So I didn't feel very well yesterday. I couldn't eat anything because it is in the past. It says yesterday. All right. Very good, Pablo. Excellent. Number 2, you look at me when I am talking to you. You look at me. That's okay, Pablo, don't worry. You look at me when I'm talking to you. So is it could, is it should, or is it would? Which one is correct, ladies and gentlemen? Is it could, should, or would? Okay, you look at me when I'm talking to you. Okay, question number 2. Anybody? Does anybody know the answer to question number 2? Anybody? Anybody? Okay. I'm gonna let you think for a few seconds. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Anybody? All right, let's see. People are asking me questions. Okay, Pablo, what do you have? Number 2. Okay, number 2, you're right, Pablo. Thank you. You should look at me when I'm talking to you. Okay, people want to get connected, and I'm telling them, well, there is a class on live right now. So you should look at me. Number 3. I was using my pencil a minute ago. It be here somewhere. I was using my pencil a minute ago. It be here somewhere. Is it can? Is it could? Is it must? Or is it would? Okay, I was using my pencil a minute ago. It be here somewhere. Okay, number 3. Can, could, must, or would. Anybody? Pablito, what do you think? Pablito, okay, this one is it's a little harder, but I was using my pencil a minute ago. It be here somewhere. Okay, and the answer is it must. Pablito, it must because you're almost certain that it's there because you were using it a minute ago. So it is there for sure. It is there. So it must be here somewhere. If you were using it 2 days ago, who knows what it is. But it's not the case. You were using it a minute ago, so it must be here somewhere. It must be here. Okay, it must be here. Well, don't worry. So let me repeat them again. Number 1, I didn't feel very well yesterday. I couldn't eat anything. Number 2, you should look at me when I'm talking to you. Number 3, I'm using my pencil. I was using my pencil a minute ago. It must be here somewhere. It couldn't have disappeared. I mean, it must be here somewhere. Okay, don't worry. What is it? Number 4. This one is easy. You really be late again. You really be late again. Must not or don't have to be. Okay, so let's try number 4 now. Pablito is the only one doing the test. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Julie. Help Pablito. So you really be late again. You must not or don't have to be. All right, let me know which one you think is right. Pablito, what do you think for number 4? What do you think for number 4? Is it must not or don't have to be? Okay. Okay, Pablito is right. Hey, you must not be late again. Excellent, Pablo. Number 5. Okay, if you don't start studying, this is a conditional sentence. If you don't start studying, you repeat the course next year. So if you don't start studying, you repeat the course next year. And the possible answers are have to, must, or will have to. I repeat, have to, must, or will have to. Okay. And the correct answer is if you don't start studying, you repeat the course next year. Pablo, what do you think for number 5? Any suggestions for number 5? Have to, must, or will have to? Okay. Not exactly because it says next year. So you will have to because it's in the future. So next year implies future. So in this case, you need the will. You will have to. Okay. Number 6. His parents spoiled him. Okay, they give him everything he wants. He's always to do whatever he wants. Okay, he's always to do whatever he wants. Okay, so Pablito, what do you think about this one? I say Pablito because he's the only one answering. Okay. Pablito, what do you think for number 6? Oh, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Come on, Pablito, you can do it. You can do it, you can do it. Okay, so his parents told him he's always been allowed. He's always is the same as he has always been. So it's a present perfect. He has always been allowed to do whatever he wants. Okay, so that's what they spelled him. And number 7, I be able to help you. But I'm not sure yet. Okay, all right. I be able to help you, but I'm not sure yet. So if the person says, I'm not sure yet, that is the key. So the correct answer, Pablo, you know this one, number 7. Pablito, what do you think for number 7? You know this one is very easy because pay attention to the sentence or to the words but I'm not sure. Yeah, you got it. I might. Excellent. Very good. So I repeat, number 4, you really must not be late again. Number 5, if you don't start studying, you will have to repeat the course next year. Number 6, his parents spoil him. He's always been allowed to do whatever he wants. And number 7, I might be able to help you, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, don't worry, there are more. There are more. More, 3 more. Number 8. Already as a child, Mozart played the piano beautifully, like you, Pablo. So already as a child, Mozart played the piano beautifully. Okay, is it could, should, or would? Okay, is it could, should, or would? Come on, Pablo, don't miss this one, okay? Don't miss this one because it's a fellow piano player, or was. So you should know this one. Alright, as a child, Mozart played the piano. Hey, you got it. Good is correct. Okay, congrats. Number 9. Which sign are you more likely to see at an airport? Bags not be left unattended. I repeat, which sign are you more likely to see at an airport? Bags not be left unattended. Okay, is it can, is it must, or is it may? Okay, 3 options, 33.3% probability. Can, must, or may. So once again, which sign are you more likely to see at an airport? Bags will be left unattended. Okay. Oh, you began playing at the age of 13. Wow, okay. It's a little older than Mozart, Pablo, but that's okay. Okay, so number 9, anybody? I'm going to give it to you. Bags must not be left unattended. Yeah, that's right. Must is correct, Pablo. Very good. And last but not least, number 10, I really try to get fit, to stay in shape. I really try to get fit. Okay, so is it may, is it must, or is it would? Okay, I really try to get fit. May, must, or would. Which one is correct, ladies and gentlemen? Pablito, let me know for number 10, the last one. I really try to get fit. Okay, to stay fit, to stay in good health. Okay, to exercise. So I really try to get fit. Okay, let's see what we have. Anybody? Number 10 is I must try to get fit because probably you haven't exercised in a long time and I really must try to get fit. Okay, so, okay. All right. So let me read them again. Number 8. Already as a child, Mozart could play the piano beautifully. Number 9. Which sign are you most likely to see at an airport? Bags must not be left unattended. And number 10, I really must try to get fit. Okay, no problem, Pablito, it's okay. We're talking about a C1 level. We're talking about modal verbs, which is kind of hard. And so don't feel bad. Don't feel bad at all. Okay, don't feel bad at all. Okay. Now, remember this topic. I've been talking about this topic in the last few classes. And it's a new category called academic world, okay? And in this academic world, I'm going to be talking about a different university every week, okay? It is the same university for all the levels this week. So this week, we're talking about the University of Central Florida, which is where I studied, by the way. All right. The former name of the university was Florida Technological University. Okay, that is the name they gave it when they established the university in 1963. That was the name, Florida Technological University. But today it's called University of Central Florida. Okay, its location is in Orlando, Florida, United States. It was a little far from my house. We're talking about 30-45 minutes distance by car, but it was worth it. I had to go there and come back every single day of the week, but it was worth it. So it's a big university, by the way. The budget in the year 2018 was $1.9 billion. As of today, I don't know, I couldn't find the figure, but yeah, the budget was $1.9 billion by the year 2018. Okay. Now, it was established or set up on June 10th, 1963. In other words, 57 years ago, a few years ago. Okay. So it was set up on June 10th, 1963 In other words, 57 years ago. But this is not the oldest. There are some others that are much older. Okay, the students in the fall, there are 4 semesters at the university in the States: the spring semester, the summer semester, the fall semester, and the winter semester. So in the fall of the year 2019, the number of students enrolled at the university was 69,525. That's a lot. So 69,000, almost 70,000. So 69,525 students. So today, I don't know. The campus, the size of the campus is 1,415 acres, okay, which is equivalent to 5.73 square kilometers. It's quite big, eh? Quite big. As you can see on the picture on the right-hand side, the top right-hand side, it's quite big. It's quite big. Okay. Of course, it has grown since I was there. I graduated there in 1992 and in 1994, a few years ago. So, and it was quite big by then, imagine now. So the colors are black and gold, as you can see on the logo. The colors are black and gold. I like the logo, by the way. Colors are black and gold, okay. And the nickname of the university is Knights. The nickname is Knights. The Knights, okay, or Knights. Okay, so that is in terms of academic world. For next week, we are going to talk about Oxford University in England. Okay, we're going to talk about Oxford. So every week I will bring a university from a different continent, okay, from a different country. Okay, so next week, Oxford University. Okay, don't miss it. Now, today's joke goes like this. Okay, are you ready for today's joke, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're still with me. Anyway, today's joke, here it is. Tyler says, "What do you get when you mix a Labrador and a giraffe?" And Tommy says, "Well, I don't know. What?" And Tyler answers, "Well, yeah, a dog that barks at airplanes." Ooh. So once again, Tyler said, "Hey, what do you get when you mix a Labrador dog and a giraffe?" And Tommy says, "I don't know. What?" And Tyler answers, "A dog that barks at airplanes." Okay, yeah, it's kind of, it's good. I hope you like it. Okay, and today's thought, I think, is more interesting than the joke, by the way. So today's thought, every week, remember, I bring what I consider an interesting thought, something for us to think about. And here is today's thought. Okay, wisdom is learning to let go when you want to hang on. Courage is learning to hang on when you want to let go. So once again, wisdom is learning to let go when you want to hang on, and courage is learning to hang on, to stay there, to hang on when you want to let go. So interesting thing. Wisdom and courage. We should have both. Not everybody has both, of course, but we should. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, remember to subscribe to my channel, please. JC's Online English School. I hope you liked today's video. Okay, if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and share the video with your friends and relatives. Okay, those who want to learn or who want to improve their knowledge about modal verbs. So yes, please show it to them. And if you're going to have English classes with me, private classes, as a matter of fact, I have one in 5 minutes. Just call me. Call the number on your screen, or send me a WhatsApp, or send me an email. Okay, and I'll get in touch with you as soon as I can. Okay, those are for people who are interested in having private classes. Okay, so that's all, folks. Enjoy the weekend. Yes, have a wonderful weekend. Have a nice Friday and a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll be back. I'll be back with this another lesson on the C1 level next Friday. But next week I'll be back. Remember, Monday A1, Tuesday A2, Wednesday B1, Thursday B2, and Friday C1. Another exciting video. Thank you very much for your attention. It's been a pleasure. As I said, enjoy the weekend. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next week. Okay? God bless you. Take care. Goodbye.